Hey there everyone, I'm Byron with Diemension Games, and I have a treat for you guys today. At least it's a treat for me. I hope it's a treat for you too. Sitting here on the table beside me, you may have noticed a sealed copy of Deep Madness. That's right, I have it. It's in my hands. I apologize you guys don't have it yet, but you'll get it soon, promise. So I am extremely excited to show you what's in this box and what all the rest of the stuff is. So let's get going. First of all, I wanted to show you, just in case you're wondering, what comes in an all-in pledge. Well, let's take a look. Here's box one. Yep. Here's box two. And here's box three. Can you still see me? Can you still see me? So when you guys get them, I sincerely doubt that you will get three separate boxes. However, this gives you a good idea of just how much stuff comes in an all-in pledge. So, even if you didn't get an all-in pledge, you're still getting a ton of stuff, and we'll go into that here pretty quick. But let's get rolling here. Okay. So we are going to start our journey here today with the core box of Deep Madness. This is immensely exciting for me. I hope it's exciting for you. Obviously, we have been working on this for a very long time, and so this is big. Let's see what we got. Maybe we'll see what we got. There. Oh man. We have a gorgeous rulebook. Look at that. Oh yeah. Very nice quality paper. Looks really great. We have a ton of minis. Yes. Ooh, we have some very, very nice tokens. Let's see, I'll do it over here. Wow. Tiles. More tiles. Plastic bases. These go on each of the miniatures. Specifically, these go on the monsters. More rings. These go on the heroes. These are to assemble your drowning dials. Some dice. Now, guys, these dice look fantastic, and I'll do some close-ups here in a little bit. But yeah, I saw a rough version of this at Gen Con last year, and the quality on these is head and shoulders above what it was at Gen Con. So that's amazing. We have a pack of tiny cards. We have a pack of bigger cards. We have another pack of cards. We have a pack of big cards. And then last of all, we have the epic monsters as well as Twisted. So what do you say we take out some of the monsters and take a look? Okay. Wow. So, like I said, I'll do close-ups of these here for you. These are, the detail on these things is just extraordinary. I am so impressed. Like they were good at Gen Con, but now, man, oh man, are these amazing. There is so much detail that they got into this plastic. Incredible stuff. And here's Madness Within. And the last one we just looked at, that was Bathophobia, my personal favorite. Here's Substance. Here's Twisted. And now let's take a look at some of the little guys here. Let's see what we got. It's kind of nice having the clear screen here. You can see exactly where everything is. Okay, so here's Husk. And here is Putrid, the nasty worm. We have Ravenous, Sculpt 1. And we have Ravenous, Sculpt 2. We have Delirium. We have Blind. We have Agony, Sculpt 1. And we have Agony, Sculpt 2 here. We've also got Mind Eaters. Tons of these nasty little guys. And then we have Hysteria, Sculpt 1. And Hysteria, Sculpt 2. Now, we've also got our heroes. So we have Samuel, my personal favorite. We have Randy Carter. We have the Doctor. We have Roman Asimov. We have Felicia Armitage. And last of all, we have Arthur. I feel like I missed one. Here we did miss one. Here's Jared Drake. So now let's take a look at some of the cards. So I just opened up the big pack of cards here, and we have the art direction on these things is great. We've got, so maybe I should say this real fast. I'm not just someone who works for Diemension Games. I am also a super fan. And this is my first time seeing the finished stuff on a lot of these things. So if I act like, if you're like, why is he acting like this? That's why. I am geeking out right now. This is one problem. Diemension Games is spread over a couple of countries as well as several states within those countries, and so we're all kind of split apart, and one problem with that is we don't get to necessarily see every step of the process along the way. So this is a huge deal for me here. But anyways, so we have all the devoured effects listed on the card here. That's really nice. Game round, investigator actions, and investigator attack here, broken down for you. We have the hero cards. And on the back, this is a pretty big deal for me because I wrote it. You have the different stories for each of the investigators. So if you were wondering where an investigator came from, what their background is, it's right there on the back of the card for you. So that is super cool. Then we've also got Ravenous and Agony, Hysteria, Husk, Delirium, Blind, Putrid, Twisted, Bathophobia, Madness Within, Substance, and Mind Eater. Then there's a couple of others here, a couple of other cards here, once again for Bathophobia, Madness Within, and Substance. That's because there are two different versions that you can play in the game. The one version is specifically for their scenario. So these 3 monsters each have a scenario in the game that is tailored to them. And these are if you wanted to use the epic monster variant in the rules. In other words, if you want to die a lot, fast. Okay, so here we have, these look like madness cards, and the quality on these cards is very nice, by the way. They're thick, they have kind of that linen finish on them. So yeah. So here are some of the madness cards. And these each tell a little story of what's happening to you as you're exploring Kadath. And none of them are nice. And they do very terrible things to you as well. Let's see, what's a good one here? All right, here we go. Here's leakage. Intense nausea washes over you and every member of the team. Doubling over, you collapse to your knees, trying not to gag as your stomach does flips inside you. Wave after wave of dizzying heat pounds you as you finally succumb to the sickness. However, what emerges isn't vomit. It's red and thick and tastes like copper. Your teammate duplicates your actions, and what emerges from her is the same. With a shock, you realize what's happening. Your insides are liquefying. Fun! So we've also got here the consciousness cards. Consciousness cards are the opposite of madness cards. These are what you get when something good happens. So every once in a while you'll get these in the game. The consciousness cards, here's the back, each tell a little bit of the story of what came before at the Kadath facility. So it's kind of like in games like BioShock, where you've got the voxophones, you know, that you're going exploring, getting little tidbits of the story. And a lot of games have that, you know, Alien Isolation had that. Dead Space had a version of it. So it's kind of like that. So these each tell like a little story. These are the very early days of Kadath. These tell you a little bit about the Golden Dawn Church. These are excavation and experiments and outbreak. And so, yeah, lots of fun stuff there and cool stuff. These now are cards that you will play during each scenario. So they're all very critical to the story. They'll reveal a little bit more what's going on. And so those are very cool too. So let's see what's in this pack. More madness cards. And we've got item cards. So let's look at a few of the items. Here's the utility knife, because everyone needs a box cutter. Here's the grappler. Let's see. Let's find a good one here. Here's one of my personal favorites, the scalpel, because every scalpel should look like a chainsaw. Then you've also got these, which give you specific effects directly to your character. Those are fun. A mutation syringe. This is new. That's pretty cool. And then also a bunch of more madness cards. Here's another good madness card for you, just because I enjoy them a great deal. A million needles. The floor below you bristles like hair standing up on the nape of the neck. You gasp as the small spines pierce right through your steel-lined boots and into the flesh of your feet. Pain clouds your vision. You can't move. It's more than just the ground. It's almost like a neurotoxin is being injected into your souls. Then you realize what has sprung up all over the floor. They're needles. And as your legs stop supporting your weight, you crash down into a bed of them. So yeah, all sorts of little fun things like that will afflict you as you play the game. So let's take a look at some of these here. If I can open this, here we go. Yeah. So we've got some doors, we've got some drowning dials, we've got the wound tokens here, sanity, and on the flip side, madness tokens, bathophobia tokens, we've got some broken door tokens, and some other fun stuff on there too. This is a really nice thick board, and these are textured, and they're very nice tokens. Okay, so here we've got, oh dear, they're falling out. We've got the Devour track. Oh no! We have, oh no! More stuff. Yeah, we have more stuff. It's all falling out. Yeah. Yeah, some more fun stuff there. Let's see. So let's look at some room tiles. How about? Oh man! So at Gen Con last year, we saw room tiles, and they were kind of dark. But these, you can see every little detail in that room. It looks awesome. So here is the normal side, and then once the room is devoured, here's the devoured side. That is cool. Normal. Devoured. Normal. Devoured. Yeah, so these are all pretty awesome. Here's a good one. Normal. Devoured. Now I don't know if you could tell or not, but I just noticed this, which is why I wanted to bring it up. There's like this thing growing out of the wall here with like eyeballs. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff. I mean, you know, if you like this sort of thing, which chances are if you're watching this video, you do. Okay, so here's some of the little guys. Whoa! This must be the med bay or the morgue or something. So normal. And then whatever the heck is going on here. Yeah, so there's just lots of fun stuff going on at these. I don't think I'll go through all of them here, but yeah, there's some fun stuff. So that's the core box, friends. Oh, no, wait. Let's look through the manual. Very nice paper, heavy paper. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of matte, but at the same time, there's a little bit of a sheen gloss to it. But yeah, it is very nice. So in the manual contains not only the rules, the rule book, it also contains the storybook. So these are all of the missions that you're going to go on. So though this thing looks intimidating, it's not that bad. Promise. Okay, well, still this much is rules, but you know, there's story at the start here. There's story. So, and lots of pretty pictures. Lots of big, pretty pictures. But so each of the scenarios are interesting too, because they are all radically different. So chapter 1, and they're all chapters, they're all part of a continuing story. So chapter 1 is the first chapter. It's where you first get to Kadath, and it's, you know, just kind of you're just looking for stuff. But then you move on, you know, kind of more of a standard, you know, zombicide type a little bit more. But then you move on here later on, and things just change drastically. So then you've got like Chapter 6, Lost in the Mist. This one is a randomly generated map. It changes with every tile that you move to. And so this one is going to be This one is very interesting, and you guys are going to have a ton of fun with this. So, and they're all like that. They all are just radically different, with different objectives, different things happening. Some might be completely flooded. Some might be there's no oxygen. Some might be you're facing off against one of the big baddies, and if you go in the same room as it, it automatically kills you. Oh, and by the way, in case the game wasn't hard enough, because it's a continuing storyline through the entire game, most of the missions, in fact, I think maybe all of the missions, everyone has to live. So good luck with that, guys. You'll need it. So that's the Deep Madness rulebook there. Yeah, it's just very pretty. Pretty stuff. I mean, you know, if you're into monsters and tentacles and, you know, death, I guess. So, I'm going to get this stuff cleaned up here real fast, and then let's get on to one of the expansion boxes. What do you say? We're going on an adventure, adventure, adventure. We're going on an adventure, investigating as we go. Investigating as we go, investigating as we go. We're going on an adventure, adventure, adventure.